And the best thing we want to do, welcome in the house, is give them a little snack, maybe a little drink, and talk politics, talk news, talk markets. And the one guy I've been telling Frankie, my producer, to get down here for weeks now is Sam Nunberg. Sam joins us today on Liquid Lunch. Thank you for coming to Liquid Lunch.
First of many.
Yeah, let's hope it's the first of many. And I know Frank's been all over you at my behest to come down here.
Well, now that I see what a nice place it is, what a professional place, I'm more.
Okay, good.
So it's great.
This ain't your grandma's podcast.
No, it's not. This is cool.
And you're a regular on Newsmax TV. You're always on. And you know Newsmax wants to have real talk with real people.
Yeah, independent-minded real talk.
That's right. And one of the things I always talk about is we want people that are red and blue, but people that have some reds and some blues, we call them the purple people. You know what I mean? Because that's what most people are, and they're unrepresented currently.
Well, sometimes now I get called a liberal, Frank.
I'm
attacked all the time.
Can you think of any reason Sam would be called a liberal?
Well, I think maybe some of his past criticism of President Trump might endear him to some Trump critics.
Well, the way I look at it is, nobody supports President Trump more than me and his agenda, and I've defended his agenda. It's easy to defend it on Newsmax. I've defended it on MSNBC a lot of times. But for me to defend Donald Trump, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to act like he walks on water. I'm not going to act like some of the things he does, he thought in advance. He was playing 5-dimensional chess. We don't understand. No, he screws up a lot. That's the reality. So he's not perfect. He's not perfect. But you know what? If you make people your heroes, you'll always be disappointed. And I think you need to judge them. I didn't like cult of personalities with the last guy, and I'm not going to like it now. I don't, that's what it is. What it is. I have a pretty.
Did you think that you at some point looked at Trump as a hero? You personally?
I did. It was the wrong thing to do. I did from a personal point of view, and it was wrong when I worked for him. And it was a big mistake.
Did you ever think that he inspired something in regular guys like us?
Oh, 100%. So there's the difference.
We've been around politics for so
100%.
long that you see a guy that's like, you want to call him the accidental candidate, the nutty professor, Mr. Magoo. He went at it. Maybe it didn't have the planning that everyone else had.
No, it had the planning.
But you could see he had the fortitude and the will and the work. I mean, the guy was flying back and forth to cities and states.
100%.
Working his tail off. And it was nice to hear people, well, you know what, he threw a curse out here and there. All right, that's what real people do.
Oh,
I think that was
look, those are
endeared a lot of people.
I have no criticism of that. That's when I saw him in 2011 for the first time ever. It was the way I think people felt when they saw Barack Obama in 2004. And Frank could tell you, I said, this guy's going to be the next president of the United States. And a lot of people, laughed at me when I worked for him, and Michael Cohen, who's now in jail, wanted him to endorse and work for Mitt Romney. Told Trump that he was going to be in the Romney administration. I said, you're crazy. When people wanted him to run for governor, I actually, maybe it wasn't the right thing, worked to undermine him running for governor because I wanted him to run for president.